Picture this. A man standing alone in an empty store, his shoulders slumped, staring at another day's worth of zero sales on his ledger. Bills were piling up on his desk, and his phone wouldn't stop buzzing with overdue payment reminders. That man was James, and he'd been trying to sell everything from vacuum cleaners to life insurance, but nothing seemed to work. Every morning he'd put on his only decent suit, straighten his slightly worn tie, and head out with a forced smile. Door after door would slam in his face. Not interested became the soundtrack of his life. His car was running on fumes, and his apartment's rent was 3 months overdue. Rock bottom? He was practically living there. But then, one rainy Tuesday afternoon, while scrolling through his phone in a small coffee shop he could barely afford, something caught his eye. It was an article about a new tech product that was about to hit the market. The more he read, the more his eyes lit up. This wasn't just another gadget. It was something that could genuinely solve people's problems. James spent his last few dollars on coffee and stayed in that cafe until closing time, researching everything he could about this product. He called the manufacturer that very night, and despite his track record, something in his voice must have convinced them. They gave him a chance to become a distributor. Here's where most people would expect an overnight success story, but that's not what happened. James worked 14-hour days, 7 days a week. He studied his product inside and out until he could explain its benefits in his sleep. He started small, selling to local businesses, then expanded to neighboring cities. The first year was tough, really tough. He lived on instant noodles and slept on a friend's couch to save money. But he had something he didn't have before: belief in his product and himself. He wasn't just selling anymore. He was solving problems for people. Slowly but surely, things started to change. One satisfied customer led to 3 more. 3 led to 10. 10 led to hundreds. He developed a reputation for exceptional service and genuine care for his clients' needs. By the end of the second year, he had his own small team. By year 5, he was operating in 3 states. Today, James runs a multi-million-dollar sales organization with offices across the country. But what's more impressive isn't the money. It's the thousands of people whose lives have been improved by the product he believes in so deeply. His story isn't just about sales. It's about persistence, finding the right opportunity, and most importantly, believing in what you're doing. That empty store where our story began, he bought it last year. It's now his company's flagship training center, where he teaches new salespeople the most important lesson he learned. Success is not about making a sale. It's about making a difference.